Hi, so this lesson is going to be on finding a percentage of an amount, but we're going to focus specifically on the calculator method. Now the calculator method is very quick and easy to use and it never changes, it's always the same. And the method is you take the amount, you divide by 100 and then times by the percentage you've been asked to find. So we'll go straight into doing some examples. So on the first one, you've been asked to find 17% of 300. Now, even though we are using a calculator, we always encourage you to still show your workings to get those method marks. So in this question, I'm going to take 300, which is my amount. I'm going to divide by 100. That's the part that's always the same. Sorry. And then I'm going to times by the percentage I've been asked to find, which in this case is 17. So take your calculator and just do that. So 300 divided by 100 and then times by 17. Oh. Help if my calculator was on. So, sorry, 300 divided by 100 and times by 17, which is 51. And that's it, that's your answer. Okay, let's look at number 2. Now this is why the calculator method is useful, because obviously finding a percentage like 2.3% would be quite difficult to do without a calculator. So exactly the same again, it doesn't change even though I'm dealing with a percentage that is a decimal. We just do 520, we divide by 100 and we times by our percentage, which is 2.3. Okay. So we do 520 divided by 100 times by 2.3, which is 11.96. And that's it. Okay, on number 3, we're being asked to find 7% of £470. So I've included units on this one. So again, I'm taking my amount, which in this case is £470. I divide by 100 and I times by the 7%. Let's do that. My answer is 32.9. Now, because units were included in this question, you should include units in your answer, so put the pound sign in. And then also we know that money wouldn't be written with just one number after the decimal point, so we have to add that 0 in to give you £32.90. Okay, final example in this section is finding 32% of £6,000. Now the reason why I've put this one in is because often pupils do ask and say, because they're dealing with a much larger number now, which is up in the thousands, or sometimes it could be a number up in the 10,000s or 100,000s, should you be dividing by say 1,000 or 10,000, etc., okay, rather than the 100? But it always remains the same. It doesn't matter how big this amount becomes, okay, you always divide by 100. So let's do the same again. So it's going to be 6,000 divided by 100 times by 32. So 6,000 divided by 100 times by 32, which is 1,920. Okay, and that's it. So now I've just got a couple of examples of increase and decrease questions. So the first one, just very basic. Second one is a worded example. So on the first one, it says increase 800 by 19%. So all you have to do here is work out what 19% of 800 is and then remember to add it on at the end. So again, we take our amount, which is 800, we divide by 100 and then we times by 19. So it's going to be 800 divided by 100 times by 19, which gives me 152. Okay, and just remember then to add that on. So we do 800 plus 152, which gives me 952. Nice and easy. And that's your final answer. Okay, on the worded example underneath, turn it around a bit. It says, in a sale, there is 15% off a TV which originally cost £780. What is the sale price of the TV? So on here, we need to work out what 15% is of the £780, and then we take that off the £780 to work out the sale price. So we do 780, divide by 100, and times by 15. 780 divided by 100 times by 15. So that's £117. So that's how much is going to be coming off the TV. So then to work out the sale price, do 780, take off 117, which is going to leave you with £663. And that is your final answer. Okay, thanks for watching.